Hi guys, how you going? As most of you know, I have multiple sclerosis and I can't use my right hand. So look, I'm just going to butter a piece of bread so you can imagine the problems I have when you can't use your right hand. So let's get some margarine on here and let's try and butter this bread. It's just very difficult. So what I want to do is I want to try and work out a system, fix up a system so I can butter bread quite easily. So let's go down to the workshop. So here we are guys, down in the workshop. Now I purchased this board, just went down to the $2 shop and I picked up this bread board, this chopping board. It's 20 centimeters by 30 centimeters and that's what I'm going to use as my base. And now I also have a thin piece of timber. This will be my edge, and then I went and bought some stainless steel screws. Have to be stainless steel because we're going to be washing this off, wiping it down and so forth, so we don't get any rust. So that's what I need. I'll also need a handheld drill with a screwdriver bit and also a drill bit. So let's get cracking. So we need to grab our timber and we need to mark off two sections. One is 13 centimeters long and the other is 12 centimeters long. So we'll just go ahead and do that. There we are. And now I'll put it through the saw. So because I only have the use of one hand, I'll use this little clamp here. It's a beauty. So we'll just put that in there like that. Clamp it down. So here we are. Just a little bit different, and that's because you'll see how that works in a minute. So one's a little bit longer than the other. Okay, so come over to this side and to the vise and we'll show you how this all works. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to put this on this end here and just raise it up by the thickness of a slice of bread. So we'll pre-drill this now and we need to drill it close to the bottom, not in the middle, because we're going to be raising it up on the board just a fraction, so we're going to go about 3/4 of the way down. Pre-drill it. So there we have two pre-drilled holes, and we'll now countersink those and prepare it to be screwed onto. Okay, so there we have some countersink holes to hold the screw heads. And now we need to put it onto the board, so we'll grab the board, put it in the vise, and we're going to locate it like this. So we'll just clamp it in place. Make sure that's correct distance. Thickness of a slice of bread goes like this. Okay, so now we can screw that in to the pre-drilled holes. And now the top end. Again, clamped in place, and away we go. Okay, so there you have it. That's where the bread will go, in the top right hand corner. It'll rest against those two edges and we'll be able to butter it with ease, I hope. So I'll meet you in the kitchen. So guys, here we have the finished product. We're now going to just test it out, put in peanut butter onto the bread. So it sits in the corner. You can see that just sitting in the corner there with those bits of wood like I showed you earlier. And then we'll just butter it. Look at that. It sticks still. It's easy to bet, easy to spread, sit still, and the job's done. Perfect. So that's just a simple method of making things a little bit easier in the kitchen. Give it a try.